Good morning, Culés. It is time to wake up and Barça, live Barcelona news coming at you right here from the Undefeated channel. Barcelona with a big 3-0 win over Villarreal. Today, we will be talking about the good, the bad, and the Barça from that victory. We'll discuss what was good, what was bad, what represented the badge, what was true to Barcelona's DNA, and then, of course, we'll give out the mustache man of the match. That is all happening here on today's episode of Wake Up and Barça. If you are just finding us for the first time, make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you can be part of the conversation as we have a little bit of caffeine, go over the Barcelona versus Villarreal post-match analysis, have some good conversation with our fellow culés. Drop a like if you're enjoying the content, and let's go ahead and kick things off the right way, my friends.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuning in to the undefeated Mustache John.
Okay, good morning to you all. Real quick, I noticed a little error on one of my graphics here. So just real quick, that's odd. Why is that? Interesting. I know you guys can't see this, and this is totally inside baseball, but for some reason, I used to have, Interesting. Well, I guess I can just show you since we're all a community here. For some reason, down at the bottom, there used to be a black background under my logos here that is not being displayed, and I don't understand why it would not be displayed. That is confusing to me. And it's not as easy to see. And now I'm just sitting here upset about it. Interesting. I think I can fix this real quick. I don't know, this is inside baseball. You guys don't need to see this, but it was going to bother me. It was going to bother me the whole time. So had to do it. Bottom banner color source. We'll do a new source. Add it. It's going to be... Yeah, I know you guys can see that square now. Hang on. We're going to make this black. Opposite of white. Nope. Hang on. There we go. We're going to make it black. Close. And we're going to move this down here. You guys are just seeing how this is built now. Little inside baseball for y'all. Whoops. Got to make it wide. It's going to take up the whole screen. And then we're going to bring this down. Right down here, and we're going to put it right there. And then what you do is you drop that all the way down to the bottom. Oh, that's probably what happened. Put that above this, above that. There we go. And now it looks good. All done. Okay, well. Oh. It's going to be that kind of day, my friends. Let me digress for a minute. It's a Friday. As you can see, I got two black eyes. One looks worse than the other, but this one was not actually that bad. Both came from jiu-jitsu yesterday. Same class. This was just a weird little accident. Didn't keep a dude off of my face, and his hip scraped against me, so I got a little blood blister there. This was a new guy that I did not properly control that just bashed his knee right into my face. Mistakes happen. I should have been protecting myself a little bit better. So 2 black eyes, feeling a little bit groggy. Starting off today with 2 mistakes, but that's okay. That's all right. This is amateur hour here as we go over Barcelona versus Villarreal. I'm going to turn to the chat, say what's up to the Stash Squad, and then we'll jump over. We'll take a look at the highlights. We'll take a look at the match overview for Barcelona 3-0 over Villarreal. Then we will give out the good, the bad, and the Barça, all coming up here shortly. But like I said, first I want to say hello to the Stash Squad. Have a sip of coffee, see if I can shake the cobwebs out here. All right, let's see who we got. We got Fabrice in the chat. Hello and welcome, sir. We got Jay Gregor. Hello. Says I'm killing it on TikTok. I do appreciate that. Oh, speaking of, goddamn, thank you, Jay, for the reminder. I don't know why it's not a habit yet. I am trying to get stuff going on TikTok as well as YouTube. And for some reason, I just keep forgetting that I want to go live on TikTok. Probably because I wake up, I turn on the camera, and we go live. I'm legitimately waking up and Barca-ing, as they say. So review and down and go live. It's that easy on TikTok. Easy peasy. Going live. Whoops. I can put my camera in the holster. Oh, that's not it. Hang on. TikTok. Hello and good morning. Set up here real quick. It's a soft open, folks. This is what's called a soft open when, yeah, you're open for business, but things aren't quite ready. You're not really ready for all the customers. That's what we got going on here today. TikTok is live. Hello, good morning. Match review for Barcelona versus Villarreal. I hope you are having a wonderful start to your day, whether it's on TikTok or on YouTube. Slow start. Like I said, late night for me last night. Might be a little concussed from the knee to the face in jiu-jitsu yesterday. Anyway, folks. I know we're not here to talk about that. Let me continue catching up with the stash squad, and then, like I said, we'll jump in. We'll get the wheels turning. We'll jump into the match overview in just 1 second here. Grimash, hello and welcome. Who else we got? Greg, if I didn't say it already, good morning to you, sir. Hello, Harry says, good morning, Uncle John. How are you? I'm doing okay. Like I said, two black eyes, feeling a little bit slow, a little bit sluggish today, but we're going to be all right. Civil Spin, good morning to you. Hello. Mario's in the house. Kavin is in the house. Alvaro's in the house. Glad we got a good contingent of the stash squad here. I'm not going to say your name. Yes, I am. Bend over. I love it. It says, you're the best Barcelona #1. Okay, very good. Appreciate it. Thanks for love and support. Mario says, Barcelona don't need to sell De Jong. I know, this was insane. Before we start talking about the match, the fact that I woke up today, started scrolling Twitter, and see, already there's interest from Bayern Munich and Chelsea and Manchester United for Frenkie de Jong. Yeah, obviously. After a performance like that from Frenkie de Jong, every club in Europe is going to want Frenkie de Jong. Guess what? Not for sale. Not for sale, my friends. We've been asking for a Boosie replacement for the last 2-3 years as we've seen Boosie start to slow down, start to not be able to cover sideline to sideline on the counterattacks. He does a lot of things still amazingly well, so this is not Boosie hate. But as we've seen Busquets' career wind down, we've been asking for a Frenkie de Jong to step in, to be that next pivot role for Barcelona. We finally get it, and the headlines are, oh, he might be going to Chelsea. He might be going to Bayern Munich. It's like, what? How are we back to this already? Nonsense. Journalists, there's other stories. There's other narratives to be exploring, to be writing about. You don't have to just, every single time that there's a little lull, I just go, transfer rumors. Do better, journalists. Anyway, Alvaro says, the rumors say that if Frankie does not perform until the winter break, Frankie would be sold, but I think he is a must-keep. There's no way we're going to sell him. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen in January. Not going to happen this summer. Salary reduction, perhaps, but we're not selling Frenkie de Jong. Why would you sell... When it comes to the rumors around selling Frenkie de Jong, it's pure nonsense. Why would you sell someone who has just established that they are the replacement for Busquets? Why would you sell them to a European competitor only to then have to go out and find a replacement who I promise will be lesser than De Jong? I don't care who it is. Zubamendi, Neves, whoever else has been floating around. I don't care. Frenkie de Jong is the future of Barcelona. Salary reduction will probably be in the future, but so is Frenkie de Jong in that pivot role. That's his spot, okay? Everybody else can just calm down about it. Anyway, I see somebody mentioned in the chat, and let's actually start there. Why not? Why not start there? Let me jump over here real quick before we get into celebrating yesterday's win. Let's celebrate the young Gavi. Pablo Gavi wins the Copa Trophy, wins the Golden Boy Trophy. And tell you what, he responded well. There was some criticism, there was some speculation over whether or not Gavi deserved that Copa Trophy. First match since winning the trophy, he comes out, tremendous performance. Classic Gavi, heart, determination, but also some flair on the attacking side, which is what we've been missing. We need that creativity, we need that spark, and we've been getting it. So glad to see it. Glad to have one of our boys celebrated, getting the double trophy, the Copa and the Golden Boy. Congrats to Gavi. Well deserved, sir. Love to see it. With that out of the way, good morning, George. Glad to see you in here. I think we can go ahead and start diving into our match overview here. So let's get started right here. Zip. Barcelona 3-0 over Villarreal. Let's go ahead and take a look at the match overview. Why are my words not coming to me right now? I'm just lagging right now. There's a lag in my mind. Anyway, Barcelona 3-0 over Villarreal. Let's take a look at the stats, do a little overview, and then we'll jump into the good, the bad, and the Barça. 16 shots, 5 on target. Not a lot, actually. I'm actually a little bit surprised that we didn't see more from Barcelona, but I'll take it. Doing more with less, I'm okay with that. I like to see the number of shots increased, but as long as the goals are there, I don't care. 70% possession, absolutely dominant performance, particularly in the midfield. Villarreal could not get out of their own half. We'll talk more about that on the good, the bad, and the Barça. 93% passing accuracy. That is incredible. Barcelona typically around 89, 90. You might not notice, might not think that that's a huge difference, but that 4% increase going from 89 to 93, significant difference in terms of the pressure that Barcelona are able to maintain against their opponent. 18 fouls, that's quite a bit, but I don't mind the intensity. 4 offsides, 8 corners. Got to figure out how to score off of corner kicks, folks. We'll talk about that on another day, but our corner kick routine's not great. Goals from Lewandowski, getting the brace, and then Ansu Fati with the third. If you didn't see them, hop over to Twitter, hop over to YouTube, check out the highlights. 2 golazos from Lewandowski and what is admittedly a FIFA goal from Ansu Fati, but we'll take it. 3-0 win puts us in second place, back to only 3 points down from Real Madrid after that tough El Clasico loss. Moving on. Speaking of moving on, folks, before we get into the good, the bad, and the Barça, can we just talk about the reactions to this match real quick? I don't want to take a turn to negative town, but I do have to call out that Barcelona get a 3-0 win. It was beautiful football, and immediately I'm seeing online, oh yeah, but we're out of Champions League. Oh yeah, but we just lost to Madrid. Yeah, but. Stop with the yeah buts. Just enjoy good football when it happens. If you're a Barcelona supporter, enjoy the win. If you're a casual fan, just enjoy the good football being played. We don't have to be Champions League contenders. We don't have to be top of La Liga to enjoy the football that Barcelona is playing, right? We support the badge through the good and the bad. Look at these matches for what they are, okay? Individual games, individual opportunities for us to see Barcelona football. I don't care what the competition is. I don't care who our opponent is. I love how Barcelona play the game when they're doing it well, okay? We've had some dark days. We've gotten away from the Barcelona style of football, but we're getting back. So my point is, culés in particular, don't let the broader circumstances ruin your enjoyment of these individual games. Lewandowski, Ansu Fati, Ferran Torres, Gavi, Pedri. They're a joy to watch. Don't let the status of our rebuild take away from the joy that they can provide. Visca Barça. That's all I'm saying, folks. That's all I'm saying, okay? You gotta relax. Okay? Have a little context. Anyway, Documania TV, love the name, good to see you. Theophilus, hello, says, good morning, John. I believe many will recognize that without Jordi Alba in the team, the attack looks isolated. With him, they look more threatening and create more scoring opportunities. That's a great point, and it brings up the fact that, well, I'll say this. It brings up and highlights why Jordi Alba is still the preferred left back for Spain, but not Xavi. Xavi was going defense first, so he wanted the pace of Balde. He wanted the physicality of Alonso. Jordi Alba doesn't really do much for you defensively, but offensively, boy, he gets it. Jordi Alba gets it. So are we going to be seeing a shift as we have Koundé back, as we get Christensen back, after the winter break, we get Araujo back, as our defense is solidified? Is that the opportunity for Jordi Alba, the more attacking of our left backs, to rejoin that starting 11, to have one last run before we see the page turn over to Balde, over to whoever our future left back is going to be? I think there is room. I think Jordi Alba has some impact to offer, has some service to offer from that left flank. We'll talk a little bit more about his influence on this Villarreal match, but liking what I'm seeing from Jordi Alba right now. Andres, how we doing, sir? Glenn, good morning to you. Jatine and Sahil, hello, hello. Glad to see everybody. Fish Tank Aqua, hello, says, sorry I'm late. No worries. Glad you're here. You made it. That's all that matters. Happy to have you. And TikTok, happy to have you as well, folks. Again, if you want the full experience, swipe over to my profile, click the link in my bio. It's the Undefeated Mustache John YouTube channel. Check us out on there. But glad to have you either way. Make sure you're clicking those hearts. Love to see the likes on TikTok. Love to see the thumbs up on YouTube. If you're appreciating the content, please do drop that thumbs up. Show your love and support for the channel. I do appreciate it. With that out of the way, I think we can go ahead and jump in, my friends, to discussing the good, the bad, and the Barça. Let's go ahead and jump in to what was good, what was bad, what was Barça, and hand out the mustache man of the match for Barcelona 3-0 over Villarreal. Let's begin, as I like to do, with what was good about the match. And there was a lot. There was a whole heck of a lot. First of all, back to winning ways, okay? The draw against Inter, the loss in El Clasico, we needed a win when we got it. So I'm happy that we got the 3 points, happy that we got the clean sheet. Ter Stegen racking up the clean sheets this year. Love to see it. It was also good that I got my prediction correct. I said 3-0. I said Lewandowski, Ferran, and Gavi, I believe. So goal scorer is incorrect, but goal score line, spot on. I'll take it. Excuse me, burps. Early morning. Excuse me. Anyway, what else was good about that match? Ansu Fati getting the start. Didn't get a full 90 minutes, but that's okay. He had a solid, 70, 75 minutes, something like that. Creativity on that left wing. Spark. Something different than just get the ball, get to the end line, waited too long, the runs have already been made, and now I'll cross it in. Good that we moved away from that. All right, so Ansu Fati, good performance. Koundé, solid in the back. Absolutely solid. The only player who is in our preferred back four that was available, Jordi Alba, not preferred left back. Marcos Alonso, not preferred center back. Roberto, not preferred right back. But there's Jules Koundé holding it down defensively. Pretty much, I think, mistake-free football from Jules Koundé. Really appreciated it. But as we talked about before, the good box, it's got to go to Jordi Alba. We got to give him some recognition. I would say, arguably, both of Lewandowski's goals happened because of Jordi Alba. Left-hand side. First one, wait, did the first one, now I'm misremembering. First one, I believe, was supplied by Jordi Alba. Correct me if I'm wrong. The second one, I could definitely give credit to Jordi Alba. Lung-bursting run, left-hand side to overlap Lewandowski to pull the defender off of him just enough to create the space for Lewandowski to turn inside, get that far post curler. Golazo, if I've ever seen one, comes from the hustle of Jordi Alba. Yes, Lewandowski had to do the hard work, but he doesn't have that opportunity without Jordi Alba putting in the grind, making that run, creating that space. So Jordi Alba, back in the starting 11, got an assist, opened up the second goal for Lewandowski. Good effort, deserves the good box. Like I said, a lot was good about this match. Turning to what was bad about this match, wasn't a whole lot. I saw some of you complaining. Well, let me digress for a second, because I saw it. I saw it as soon as substitutions were made. Oh, I thought we were done with Busquets. I thought we were done with PK. Guys, we got 3 matches in 6 days for Barcelona. Villarreal at home, Atletico at home. Excuse me, Athletic Club, not Atletico. Athletic Club at home. Then Bayern Munich at home. You're not going to have the same starting 11 play 90 minutes in all 3 of those matches, okay? 3 games in 6 days means you have to keep people fresh. We might see Busquets back in the starting 11 against Athletic Club on Sunday. If that happens, please do not hit the panic button. Just understand that we have to rotate, that the emphasis will probably be on the Bayern Munich match, but also maybe not, because it is a must-win, but also even if we win, if Victoria Plzen don't help us out against Inter, we're in Europa League. So, calm down on the complaining about Xavi's lineups. All I want to say about that. What was bad about the match, like I said, nitpicking, not a lot wrong with this. Some of you had little critiques here and there. For me, it's ball watching. It's falling asleep on set pieces. It's not being fully focused in the back line for 90 minutes. There's 1 or 2 chances in every match where a better club, a more elite striker, a more elite forward would punish us for not staying engaged for the 90 minutes. So, not major critique whatsoever. And again, I know we're going with a patchwork defense, but you have to stay focused. You have to stay engaged. Like I said, set pieces, counterattacks, free kicks. You got to be mentally sharp the entire match. We got away with it. We got the clean sheet, but 1 or 2 opportunities there for Villarreal that other opponents would have buried. Got to sharpen up just a little bit. I am admittedly nitpicking a little bit there. I digress. Let's talk about what was Barça about this match. We already mentioned Ansu. We already mentioned Jordi Alba. Both were in the running for the Barça box. I'm also going to shout out Gavi, now the new Golden Boy Award winner, to go with his Copa trophy. I was loving everything that I was seeing from Gavi. Just so happened to be in a match where there was high competition for the Barça box and the mustache man of the match. So Gavi doesn't get it, but certainly special recognition for Gavi. Ferran Torres, boy did he need it. Boy did Ferran need a good match. Got time on the right wing in El Clasico, scored a goal. Got time on the right wing against Villarreal, set up Ansu Fati for a goal. Set up some other creative opportunities as well. He gives us something different than Dembele and Rafinha, who have been underperforming on the wings. The problem is all 3 players prefer the right side. So it's really going to come down to who's going to play best on the right wing, and then who's going to be second, and the third person might be out sooner rather than later, okay? Don't need to go down that rabbit hole just yet. Point being, excuse me. Point being, Ferran Torres. Good football from that right-hand side, like what I saw. But as I mentioned, high competition for the Barça box today, and it's going to go to Frankie de Jong. Getting the start in the pivot role, this was the best version of Frankie de Jong that we have seen playing in the number 6 position. There's been long discussions around who will be the Sergio Busquets replacement. Will it be Frankie? Will it be Nico? Will it be Zubamendi or someone else around Europe? We got our answer, folks. It is Frankie de Jong. It's Frankie all day. He's not going to do it the Busquets way. He's going to do it the Frankie way. Okay? So it's not going to be football in a phone booth like we saw from Busquets. It is going to be more explosive, more dynamic. Sometimes dribble first before pass. That's the style of Frankie de Jong. And I'll take it. Again, tremendous performance. Lights out. Shutting down the counterattacks before they began. Villarreal, for large chunks of this match, could not get out of their own half. A lot of that came down to the coverage of Frankie de Jong. Sideline to sideline. Not just plugging up the middle of the pitch, but sideline to sideline. Love to see it. Love to see it. So Frankie de Jong gets the Barca box, which means should be no surprise that the mustache man of the match goes to Lewandowski. Another brace for this man. And these might have been 2 of his more spectacular goals. 2 golazos. One, cross from Jordi Alba, left-hand side, has to do a clever little turn to create the space to put his opponent off tilt to bury one in the back of the net. Second one, receives the pass from Gavi, who, should have mentioned earlier, tremendous run, tremendous heart and integrity, staying up, not going down and asking for the foul, continuing to play forward, supplying it to Lewandowski, who got the overlapping run from Jordi Alba, like I said, to open up space before he turns inside, and Lewandowski buries it in the back of the net for his second, putting Barcelona up 2-0. Eventually a 3-0 victory. Mustache, man of the match, goes to Lewandowski. So there it is, my friends. The good, the bad, and the Barça. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what your thoughts are. What did I get right? What did I get wrong? What would you change regarding the good, the bad, the Barça? From Villarreal 0, Barcelona 3. Again, big 3 points for Barcelona, trying to keep pace and maintain that second place position in La Liga. Good stuff. I'm going to turn to the chat, see what everybody's thinking, what everybody's feeling, and we'll go from there. Again, TikTok, if you're wanting the full experience, swipe over to my profile, click the link in my bio, and you can get over to the Undefeated Mustache on YouTube channel. Thank you so much. I don't know what that big heart with the target is, but I will take it. Thank you, Trek. I'm still getting used to what all the gifts and whatnot on TikTok mean, but I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let's keep those hearts coming in. Click those likes on YouTube, the thumbs up. I do appreciate it. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel so you can be part of the conversation. I'll turn to the chat real quick, see how everybody's thinking about the good, the bad, the Barça. Get some reactions. Harry says everything was right. Love it. Mario says Lewandowski is the older version of Haaland, or Haaland is the younger version of Lewandowski, depending on how you want to look at it. Hollow the Reaper. Good to see you, brother. Chris E is also with us. Hello, hello. Says Pedri's pass to Alba for the first goal was just so starry-eyed emoji. Love the comments. Thank you, Chris. I'm seeing some comments around Valverde. I think we're talking about Valverde, the manager, not the player, I assume. That is our opponent coming up on Sunday, I believe it is. Let me pull that up real quick. Barcelona fixtures. Yes, we got Athletic Club coming up Sunday, 3 p.m. Make sure you tune in right here on the Undefeated channel. We will be doing a live watch-along, of course. Live commentary, play-by-play action. You won't miss anything here on the Undefeated channel, and you get to connect with your fellow culés. Come hang out with us. We might, maybe, sometime Saturday, might do a little match preview since we are running out of time today. We had to do, of course, the post-match for Barcelona 3-0 over Villarreal. So keep an eye out. Subscribe, turn on notifications, might do a surprise bonus stream to do a little match preview for Barcelona Athletic Club. Might also have to subscribe to my other social media handles because I might do something short. Maybe we'll do something short on TikTok. Maybe we'll do a YouTube short. Who knows? I don't know. We got to get a little bit of preview content in, so I'll figure something out. Subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications so you don't miss anything before Barcelona Athletic Club. Come hang out with us on Sunday, and we'll hang out then, folks. We'll support the bad. We'll support each other, the good times and the bad. I think that's going to do it for today, folks. Like I said, I'm a little bit hazy, a little bit concussed from taking a knock to the face yesterday, but we're here. We're still doing it. I appreciate you all very much. I hope that you have a wonderful weekend. Go out there and have lots of positive interactions, high fives, and hugs for whoever wants them. TikTok, click those hearts. YouTube, hit the thumbs up. I will see you Sunday, if not before, right here on the Undefeated channel. Thank you so much for tuning in and taking a ride. Mwah.